It's it's 9 p.m. on Friday. It's probably like 85 degrees. I don't have any viewers, and no viewers ain't got me. There's two people in the live. We're about to get lit. I like to put deodorant up under my armpit. You see that freaking spit with my high level of wit. Grind so hard and call me the gritty, grit. What's good, people? Doing like my monthly live stream. That was a goal of mine since like the start of the summer. Went live last month, and I said, you know what? Let me make sure I go live again this month. So guess what I did? I'm going live again this month, and we're just gonna wait, chill for a minute, see who pops their head in, who done, and we'll get to talking sneakers, guys. Live streams are like a work in progress for me. Um, Definitely need to get like a laptop so I can better get more consistent with this. I definitely have some ideas with using the green screen back there and whatnot. But what's good, people? What's popping? Gambler, what's good? You still here? We're going all in on red. We have no choice but to go all in on the red, the rojo, the rojo. I appreciate it, fam. Rizwan, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Much love from England. I appreciate it, man. You love all the videos. That means a lot, man. I definitely I've grown to enjoy making content. I've been doing this for years now. And the fact that people from a whole different part of the world are able to enjoy my content, that inspires me a lot, man. So appreciate that a lot, dude. The grind is not easy. You gotta stay consistent, you gotta stay active, you gotta have a plan of attack. And that's definitely something I've learned in my personal life and my professional life, all that. You definitely got a plan of attack. So, bro, I definitely appreciate that, dude. I need to hear that because I also have to work on a video to upload tomorrow because my goal for the month of August was to upload twice a week. And that's 8 uploads. So far, I've uploaded 7 videos. I need to upload one more video by tomorrow. And I have a whole process of how I edit my videos and upload them. So definitely got to get that done. It's Labor Day weekend, so I definitely have time, but definitely trying to get that out. And I also wanted to go live before the end of the month, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it tomorrow. So I'm here today. But comments like that, keep up the hard work, it's inspiration, dude. You don't know what that means to me, dog. The fact I'm able to get 4 people in the live stream, 5 people now, is also a remarkable blessing. I say this almost every time I go live. The fact that I started making anime videos and just yapping to being able to talk about sneakers and just hold a community just means a lot to me, dude. Gambler, what's good, bro? Are we going all in on red? Or are we going blue? Or are we going pink? We're going purple. What's the gambling move? What's the sneaker move, guys? How are we looking on sneakers, people? How are we looking on sneakers? The Jordan 4 White Thunder just came out. Did anybody cop? Anime, I know, bro. I love anime too. It's just to anybody that wants to do content creation, um, you have to figure out what people want to hear from you, not necessarily what you want to talk about. If it was up to me, I'd be making anime videos and video game videos, but that's not what you guys want to hear. You want to hear me talk about sneakers and fashion? Look where I'm at. And I love sneakers and fashion. It's cool. We go on red. Okay, red's my favorite color anyway, bro. So we could definitely go all in on the rojo. Rojo. I gave you a shout out in my last video too, bro. I don't know if you peeped. Red Octobers. Okay, that's cool. Red Octobers. Let's be interested in switching things up. Let's go ahead and get some. He said he saw. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Let's go ahead and get some sneakers on the screen. Red October. Yeezys. One of the most coveted Yeezys of all time. Let's go ahead and get talking. Okay, so this is how it looks on y'all's screen. I wish I could trying to figure out how to hold up. We're gonna learn something new today, guys. We're gonna learn something new together. Trying to figure out how to. Okay, hold up. Like have my screen visible, like so I can see your comments, and also have this other screen visible. And I figured it out. Ooh, nobody loves as much as I do, but I figured something new out. I love learning new things. All right, so we have the sneakers and we have me all on the same screen. I noticed your dreads. I gotta say, bro, you look like Uncle Aaron. Uncle Aaron. I gotta look him up. I change my hair all the time, bro, so I'm not even consistent with that. Uncle Aaron. Is this the guy from? Oh, I haven't watched the. Let me share my screen again. I haven't watched the Spider-Verse. Is that bad? I never watched these movies. I'm not a big Marvel fan. I gotta be honest, dude. Like, I think a lot of people are into Marvel. I just never clicked. To just be honest, like, it never really. I've never been much of a Marvel person. I'll be honest with you guys. Like anime a lot. I don't even really watch anime like that to this day. Okay, so the more I do this, the more. Yeah, Uncle Aaron. But I'll take it, bro. He's very dapper. He said, bro, you should watch it. It's generally good. Just give it like one shot. I'll give it a shot. I'm not opposed to it. I'll definitely watch it. I'll definitely check it out. But let's get these sneakers back on screen. Red Octobers. Red October Yeezy. How much you plan on playing for these, bro? I mean, they're fire. Man, how much these going for the Bachlet X or eBay? eBay is the only place I go to get some sneakers. But my paycheck cover. Okay, man's got money. Man's got money. Let's see what eBay talking about. Right, October. Bro, oh, you can get like a spare size 11. Oh, these are beat though. Oh my God, never mind. I was gonna say you can get these. These are beat. Never mind. Oops. I would not recommend anybody in their right mind even buy these shoes right here. Is my screen? Why is it not showing on this screen? Oh, because it opened in a different tab. Share this tab instead. Okay. Look at these sneakers. Nah, I'm good for 2K. I know. You're able to get them for 5K. That's not bad, bro. But look at these. Like, this is what happens when you just want to say you got a sneaker. Like, look at this. This is what happens when you want to say, hey, I have a pair of Red Octobers in stock. Like, oh my God. Imagine being the guy that owns these two and you're like, and you wore this. You actually wore this outside. Like, bro. He said, bro, he demolished these. Yeah, he demolished these, bro. You might as well go out and buy reps. I'm just being real. Like, if you, and this is just my opinion, but if you're gonna buy sneakers, right, you're gonna own something like a Red October, and you want to wear it, you're better off just getting reps and wearing them and keeping the grail like in the closet, like, because look at these things, bro. Who in their right mind is gonna buy these for $2,000? I'm not. He couldn't even sell these for $400, bro. I'm gonna be real. He couldn't even sell these for $200. I wouldn't even pay like $20 for these. This is bad. This is like embarrassing to own. No offense to the guy that owns these, but this is like embarrassing to own. This is absolutely embarrassing. Signed, let me share this one. Signed authentic Air Yeezys. It looks like 85 Chicago collection. Yeah, it's definitely where it's at. It's definitely where it's at. These kind of look foo-foo. I'm not gonna cap. Maybe it's just me. They're signed by somebody. Oh. Signed by Kanye. They're saying it's a letter of authenticity. But if you notice that, it does have the eBay authenticity guarantee. Would you guys pay $50,000 for a sneaker signed by Kanye? The shade of red looks kind of weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know if it's my computer or what. But the shade of red does look kind of woodish. 50,000. I wouldn't. Yeah, me either, bro. I'm not paying that much. Why would you pay that much? Like, because the only reason you're gonna pay that much for these is if you're gonna sell them, and like, who's gonna? I don't know. I don't know anybody that's gonna spend that type of money on a shoe. I personally know nobody that's gonna do that. Or some other sneakers that you guys are trying to buy. You know what? I got my eyes on. I've always been saying this for a while. I wish Kanye debuted these as a way to rival against Adidas, or sort of just ruin the yeah, he could have done that. Release these again, but I'm sure he doesn't want to put his money in the pockets of Nike either. So it's very much like a catch-22. Very much like a catch-22. These are clean. Sorry, some douchebags outside with a motorcycle. Jordan 2 off-white sales. It's a beautiful shirt. He hates Nike, but he hates Adidas more. Sometimes you gotta go with the lesser of two evils. I feel you, bro. I feel you. What do y'all think about these bad boys? Give me some sneakers you guys want me to pull up on eBay or something. Like, where are we looking to spend our money on? Because this is a nice sneaker right here. Very underrated off-white. Oh, we need to plug eBay's authenticity, but it's good. But man, look at these. Beautiful kicks. Beautiful. I'm a big fan of red and white. Easy Balenciaga hoodie. This one? The Dove? I mean, they're not too expensive, man. This guy's selling it for $100. Oh, it's medium. I wonder how much it is in a large. Hold on. I don't know why it keeps opening this stuff up in a new tab. Hold up. Tab management. I got a medium for $100. I personally like it, but it's heavily oversized. Okay, so what you're saying is a medium probably would fit me because I usually wear a large. Yeah, that's back when like partnership. It's funny how this works too, but like when the partnership was like really thriving, like these were selling for a lot because people are like, "Dang, we don't know we're gonna get these again." Then when the partnership ended, it's like, well, it depends on what release year, to be honest. Okay, what our Yeezy Gap do we got going on? I remember these. I remember these were like the hot bee's knees in 2022. 2022 medium would fit like an XXL. I remember when these hoodies dropped, dude. People were going buku nuts for them. Buku nuts. They're going buku nuts for these, boy. Oh, the puffer hoodies. I remember these. The 2024 release, Los Angeles Soccer. They were very cropped. So, like, yeah, the probably sizing is a little different on them, too. I can see that. I can see that. You definitely gave me a video idea. I need to talk more about, like, fashion and stuff. Like, I've been talking about sneakers heavy, which I love to do, don't get me wrong. But I would love to talk about, like, fashion. The Yeezy Gap collab would be something to get into. For sure. What else is a cool clothing that we get into? You know what? I'm not one for. I'll plug them. They are samples, but LA advertising is perfect. Yeah, I did hear some controversy with that, like that they really weren't true to size, and there was a lot of issues with that. People were very upset. I think you should talk about Yeezy Gap. It's some very innovative stuff. I could, bro. I could. Hold up. Let me go back to here. I wouldn't mind. I gotta get some of the clothes. I mean, you can get them for cheap. Because what, they drop hoodies and stuff. They drop hoodies. Let's see. Yeezy Gap. Yeezy Gap hoodies. And I just want to say, why they have to remind me I gotta go back to school later, man. I know they always gonna remind y'all because they make money off people going back to school, dog. You gotta get that education. Education is key. Education is key. What was I gonna say? Brain dead, brain loading. Be honest with you, yeah, bro. Back to school season is big for like capitalism. Y'all buy clothes, y'all buy shoes. I'm sure the YouTube algorithm loves the fact that you're going back to school. My algorithm's probably gonna love it too. School kind of filled with gossip. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get that. I mean, people love to talk. I mean, I don't know what grade you're going to. I'm assuming you're in high school. High school is based off of the drama and the social circles and the cliques. And I mean, it was like that in my generation too, bro. You know, even it's nothing exclusive. I think it's gonna be like that when your kids go to school too. There's gonna be drama everywhere. So much drama in it, and so kind of hard to be Snoop D-O double G. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that rap? I'm so stupid, bro. I need therapy or something, dog. I just be randomly going on tangents, but I wouldn't let that ruin your high school experience, bro. Like people gonna hate. People are gonna be all up in everybody's business. People are gonna be clicky. People are gonna be this, that, and the third. It's like, who are you? Who are you gonna be? Like, how are you gonna stand out? How are you not gonna get caught up in the drama? You know? As long as you maintain that, you'll be straight. I mean, yeah, in life, people are always gonna be examples of what you shouldn't be, of course, you know? And people have a right to be themselves too, even if it's not the ideal version of what you want them to be. Like, people still have the right to be themselves. And it's like, it may not be what you like, but F it, you know what I mean? You sound like my uncle, like you should be a motivational speaker. Hey, maybe one day, bro. Maybe I'll be like on them TED Talks, bro, talking about how, I took my sneaker YouTube channel and I inspired millions. I became like the next Mr. Beast, but of the fashion and sneaker realm. And I just like fixed all the world's problems, like the Avatar, the Last Airbender. I know, right? No. Yeah, Sir Yaps a lot. And this brand, I'm not even getting paid from them, but they did send me some clothes. And I do have to make a video, short little, but I do want to plug them real quick, bro. Maybe one day you could be some sort of stand-up comedian. And I thought about like being a stand-up comedian, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, I love comedy shows. Dave Chappelle, probably one of my, definitely is one of my favorite stand-up comedians. Cat Williams. Stand-up's like an art form, bro. And it's like stand-up is very similar to like live stream content creation. You gotta be able to feel out your audience and like just not really care about what other people think of you and just be okay with being awkward. And I think that's the reason why Dave Chappelle like succeeds at what he does is because he's just genuinely himself. He's funny and he just vibes. Like, you just vibe to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really get stressed out by much. And I think that's why he succeeds the way he does. You just sort of read the room and go with the flow, bro. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Like, that's it. You just read the room, go with the flow, and then you just like kind of just go from there. That's what content creation is all about, bro. Like, and I think everybody in this generation wants to be a content creator. And I'm gonna yap about life lessons while I pull up different shoes from eBay because why not? You gotta be able to navigate and just be yourself. Once you master that skill of like, okay, I'm going to present as myself no matter what space I'm in and figure out how to like tie what I like back to what people like, you will succeed in life. Like, I was talking earlier about like, my journey with content creation, and I started making anime videos. And although I like anime, yeah, these pure moonies are hella beat. They're beat like, I don't know, a bad basketball team or something, but you just gotta be consistent no matter what you do, bro. It's hard for me to multitask. recently diagnosed myself with ADHD, bro, but it's bad. But for real, I just, gotta figure out what people like. Yeah, these sneakers are pretty beat, bro. They're yellow, like unwashed teeth. eBay's plug, but yeah, I would love to get a pair of these, just not these beat ones here. Let's see if they got my size. Who else is in this piece, bro? We got 4 great people in here. And I always do this. I forgot to do it this time, but if anybody would like to hop on to the live stream, shameless plug, if you want to go ahead and join me, you don't have to show your face. You just, talk. You can always come on and talk with your boy. Man, I'm praying for you to find PCUH. Yeah, bro, it is what it is, bro. I got a lot of Asperger's, ADHD. Like, you can just throw them all on me, bro. But I don't really be caring, bro. I'm just me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I've learned through therapy, like, people are gonna love you for you, or they're gonna hate you for you. And it's like, either way, you just be you and let them decide how they're gonna respond to you being you. But I've just learned how to be me, bro. And that's the same thing you can do, bro. I love your videos are awesome, bro. I love the format. I appreciate it, dog. Like, it took me a while to like figure out, like, okay, how do I want to present what I want to say in the best way? It took me a while to figure that out, bro, because like, I don't know, with sneakers, I feel like it's hard to necessarily find your lane because so many people oops. Oh crap, hold on. I did something silly. So many people this looks different, but I'll take it. So many people do reviews and stuff. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. So many people do reviews and stuff, and it's like, how many people really just talk? And it's like, how do you talk about sneakers and show sneakers? And then I realized the green screen thing, and then like I got to where I'm at now. But I do appreciate the love, guys. What's up, bro? You the truth, man. I appreciate that, bro. I try to just talk the talk and just speak me. I feel like a lot of people in the sneaker industry don't really speak their true opinions a lot. So I just try to be different, bro. And I appreciate you for saying that. Am I into skate shoes? Hold on, let me respond to this. I respond to the private chats, but I'm not really into skate shoes that much. But if you give me some, I can definitely pull them up. He said, yep, it goes. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. I'm glad it flows well. It's like you get to see me and then you get to see something in the background. I gotta go out this weekend. It's probably gonna be busy because it's Labor Day, but I need to go out and record more like shopping footage so I can like have new ones, because I feel like the stuff I currently have is a little drab and old. So I feel like I hit up the Nike outlet, Adidas outlet. I'm probably going to be hitting up the outlets this weekend so I can get some more content. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. The yellowing on those can be fixed with white Sharpie marker. I hope so. But Gambler, bro, it don't matter, dog. Like, if you just want to use your voice, bro. Is it on? Can we hear you? Are you already in the live stream? I've never done this before, so please, like, I don't know if the links worked. When is the FitsByFree cipher happening? As soon as y'all are ready for it, bro, we can get a cipher happening on this live stream, bro. I'm dead serious. I will spit with all y'all, bro. I could definitely hold a rap. But yeah, bro, I'm down for the FitsByFree cipher, bro. Because honestly, when I record those at the beginning of the videos, I'm literally just winging it off the top of my head. I do write down like my video ideas. Like if I had it with me, I could show y'all. Like I have a whole notebook in which like I write Let me go grab it. I feel like, hold on. I feel like the more I let y'all in on the creative process, the more y'all understand, like, I'm pretty serious about this. Like, so this is a notebook. You probably can't see, but I write down all my video ideas, take notes and everything, and then I transpose them on index cards. You probably see it on video, and then I get up and I talk my talk. Gonna be on XXL one day, bro. I mean, XXL is dying, bro. I'd rather be on the AMP cipher. I got you, bro. I appreciate you, dog. I bought Nike Dunk SB Low there. What's your opinion on those? I appreciate the comments, guys. I'm getting to them. I'm giving to them Nike SB Low. If you're talking about these, I mean, they're cool. I think SBs are good. I think they're getting more expensive because of resale culture, but they're all good sneakers. I don't know which one you got particularly. Where are you streaming? I'll join. If you guys use this link, I have never done this before, so bear with me. I don't know. Maybe I should. Does this work? Gambler? Hello?
Yo.
Yo, how do I turn up your volumes? I can't hear you that much.
Oh, okay. Wait, can you hear me?
Edit mic volume. I'm trying to. I can hear you. I can hear you decent, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Shit, bro. I'm getting like social awkwardness.
It's okay, bro. I'm awkward like 24/7 out here, bro. So no, I'm just vibing. We got like a lot of comments going. We got some engagement. This is the first time I ever had somebody on the live with me, bro. So this is dope. I appreciate you for even being willing to do this, dude. Like,
yeah, no, I wanted to be on like a live stream for like a very long time, bro. I've been here ever since you're like at the bottom, like,
I appreciate it, dude. Yeah. Nah, bro. It adds a different energy when it's just me up here talking. Like, people are like, okay, cool, but when it's somebody else, it helps, bro. Like, it helps. Let's go through the comments together, bro. Let's just try to unpack some of this stuff. Like, if anybody else wants to join, and I see the comments, I'm gonna pin this. I think by starting it, I pin it. If anybody else wants to join, there's the link. You can hop on, join the discussion. All right, so our boy Murad asked thoughts on the designer shoe market. So I'm assuming he's talking about Balenciaga's. Gambler, what you think about Balenci's, bro?
Balenciaga. I have like a pair like literally right next to me right now. I have like the tracks. I have all that stuff. I have the slides too. I think it's like all right personally. Like on the slides I have, they don't really have any traction, which sucks like a lot because sometimes when I'm walking like in the grass, I literally just slip because there's no traction. So like on occasion I don't really like it, but sometimes I like the like creative process because my uncle works there.
I feel you. I personally, they're cool looking sneakers. I don't know, like super designer. Like, I'm assuming you're talking like Balenciaga to Murad. I'm assuming you're talking like Balenciaga, Gucci, all that. They're cool, but like for me, I like simple sometimes, bro. Like, I don't know if I'd buy a pair of Balenci's personally.
Okay, yeah, I get where you're coming from because like it's expensive, like very expensive. Like to buy Balenciagas, like you have to have like a specific amount of like money to sort of buy it, right? Like I get where you're coming from, but like personally, like as a person who sort of like has that sort of money, sort of like not to like sort of flex, my bad. But
no, you're good. I don't take it personally, dog. Like I look at sneakers from a fashion perspective, bro. Like, I'm not ashamed to say sometimes I buy reps, dude. It's whatever. But like, I'm looking at these from like a purely fashion point. Like, just like, not my style. Like, I went to Ross the other day and bought a pair of Aldos. They're like all white. I'll pull them up.
Wait, yeah, show me that because like I never heard of those. Actually.
Aldo all white shoes. Let me see. They're like a pair of these, bro. They look like what's it called? Alexander McQueen's. They're not this exact pair, but $40. Bought them from Ross. Love them to death. They work.
I see the vision, but like
you see the vision, bro.
Yeah, but like in my opinion, my dad wears those type of shoes, and I'm like, they kind of look like dad shoes.
And you know what? I'm 28, so I'm probably entering into like my dad era, bro. So I'm growing to appreciate this type of stuff.
I mean, like, have you been like talking to any girls?
Of course, bro. You always gotta keep your options open, bro. You never want to stay in one lane. I feel like when you're young, like it's kind of new to you. Like, but when you're old, like me, my age, bro, like I don't even like trip on that type of stuff, bro. Because once you have the confidence that like you can pull, like it's really not much of like a. Oh, and I know like YouTube nowadays, like the whole dating sphere is like you gotta be talking to like 7 girls at once. You gotta approach like all these women a day, bro. Like
Yeah, like
once you proven to yourself that you're able to do that, like it's really more like a do I want to or do I don't?
yeah,
Like
like it's like sort of like a moral compass thing. Like, do I want to like sort of just have multiple options behind like other girls' back, blah blah blah, like that sort of thing, or do I want to tell them? You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, bro, but like
It's like, yeah, you have to keep your options open, but like, is it really sort of like just worth it? Like, if the girl sort of finds out you have other options and like she gets sort of jealous.
well, um I'm willing to go on this topic. Well, in my opinion, and the chat can speak otherwise, you know what I mean? Because we're just vibing here. It's a men's group at this point.
Yeah.
No, I mean honestly, bro, it's like what you want, bro. I mean, like I'll give you this like honest opinion. If you're talking to a girl and you haven't claimed some type of relationship with her, just assume she's talking to other guys. Like it's
Yeah,
just
like
how
I
it
see
goes.
it. I see your point, but like, you know, girls still get like jealous on occasion, like, oh, he has other options instead of me, even
Right.
if she has like other options, right? Like she's jealous that you're pulling the same tactic on her. And women are like very difficult sometimes, man.
I mean, men can be difficult too, but we're also jealous by nature. The minute you find out she's talking to another dude, you're gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah,
So
like everyone has a same sort of like reaction, like sort of like jealousy after discovering, oh, this person is talking to this other person. Sort of like
right,
just more or less just everyone has jealousy. I get what you're
right.
saying.
We're all humans. We're all jealous. We're all possessive. Everybody. There's a common misconception, and I don't want to get too much, but you're gonna understand what I mean when I say it. There's a misconception that men and women want two different things, but if you think about what women stereotypically want, men also want it, and when you think about what men stereotypically want, women also want it, right? So you gotta understand from that angle too. It's like I don't know how old you are, bro. I'm assuming you're like 15, 16, somewhere in that realm, but like
Well, I sound 15.
I don't know. I'm just you're talking about going back to school and whatnot. So I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm like 16.
all
So
right. So
I
16. All right.
yeah, I
So
sound like very young. So
yeah, I mean, it's whatever, bro. You got years to grow, but like my advice to you, bro, is just live. Like girls are always gonna be there. Like the older you get, I mean, I say this all the time. They make new women every day, bro. You don't really need to trip on it too much. I would just focus on being the best version of you, because when you're the best version of you, you're gonna be more attractive, and it's like it's gonna be easier to get girls, bro. Like you don't really
yeah,
have to worry about like, oh, like, am I doing this right or this right? Just learn how to socialize, dress well, smell good, take care of your hygiene, be straight, bro. Like,
yeah, man. I thought this cool, like by myself, is like life is sort of like a fine wine, man. It just gets better with age, sort of like you just learn more experiences, and you just learn how to like sort of overcome mistakes you did.
right,
That's sort of what that's sort of like my thinking complex, like you learn from these mistakes and you apply it to the next sort of conversation.
right. I mean, life is a collection of mistakes. There's a saying that a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. A smart man learns from his own mistakes. And you can choose to be wise. You can choose to be smart. You can choose to be dumb. Um, it's all within your realm of choice. But my advice for you, I mean, just don't stress it too much. I mean, I was 16 before too, trust me. I mean, like, it's like, oh, pretty girls are everywhere, but I'm telling you, at 28, like, there's still a lot of beautiful women out there, bro.
Yeah,
I don't really trip on it, dude. Like, and I know the internet's gonna tell you, like, oh, you need to be doing this, that, and the third, and like, try it out. I mean, like, every guy has to go through that phase of their life, but once you kind of like get through that phase, you're kind of like, okay, once I know that I can pull, like, some guys they have to pull until, I mean, like it falls off if you catch my drift. But like honestly, like once you kind of have that confidence in yourself, is really For me, I don't have anything left to prove in my life, like to anybody. So I don't really feel the need to be like 7, 8 women, 10, 8 women. Like I'm just doing me. Like whoever wants to be in my life, great. If you don't want to be in my life, like ain't even that big of a deal, bro. But that's just where I'm at.
Yeah, man, I get what you're saying. But like at 16, did you have like these sort of like deep thoughts, like sort of like you just thought,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
like
definitely. At 16, like definitely. I can remember like I went through my first rejection. There's a girl I really liked. I was texting her for a little minute. One day out of the blue, she said she wanted to like get a fake ID to go to the club. I'm like, wait, we've been texting every day. You're like mine in my head. But in her head, she wanted other guys. And like, that's straight.
yeah,
Like,
man. Sometimes like rejection is like a hard thing to go through, but once it's like sort of just over, you just remember the mistake that you sort of committed and you just learn from the next.
right. You get eventually in life, and this is with everything, with sneakers, with jobs, with girls. I mean, you get rejected, you just brush it off, bro. It's literally a process of life. Like,
Yeah, man. Like
yeah,
a lot of things in life are temporary. Like, and you use those temporary things as a way to just build more and more.
correct. Yeah, life can be very temporary. Things are very materialistic, bro. So like, if you focus too much on like, oh, this girl didn't want me, you're gonna live your whole life in that moment. It's gonna be eternal. But if you look at it, it's just like a temporary moment. Because to you, it's a big thing, but to her, it's really small.
Yeah, like
Thing in mind, like, I mean, girls, even the girls your age, bro, like they get approached all the time. Rejecting you or somebody else is really insignificant to them. But for you, and sometimes a girl don't like rejecting. Some girls, it really it ruins their day too. They have their own feelings with this as well. And I do need to say this. Thank you for the $2 super chat. This is the first time I ever got money being live. So appreciate it, bro. I just want to put that positive energy out there. But
can't believe I was able to witness that.
I know, bro. Like this is something different right now. Then we got someone else hopping on the live. Let me add him in. Yo, what's up, bro?
FitsByFree 2020, bro.
FitsByFree 2028. I might have to get in that White House, bro. I have to get in that White House. Did he disconnect?
Yeah, he disconnected. Oh no, he's back.
No, I'm
Yo,
here. Yo,
what's good, bro?
yo.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Wait, are you the same guy who commented like raps by free, all that stuff, like on his other
Yeah,
videos?
yeah, that's me.
Yo. But I like the topics, bro. I like the topics, but let me scroll through this chat because I'm distracted.
Wait. I forgot the chat. There was even a chat.
Yeah, I know, bro. No, we're having a good talk, bro, and I like the talks. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's good because I feel like men, we don't really have a space to just like. Now I'm gonna say this real quick, and then he did want me to talk about the sneakers on his website, but men, we don't really have a space where we can really just talk because nowadays most of the men's spears on the internet are so focused on like bagging a bunch of women. You don't really just have a space just to like just speak your honest thoughts. Like it's very polarizing. Either you're in like the super alpha male sphere or you're in like the super incel sphere. There's really no healthy in between. And like, although this is a sneaker and fashion page, I don't mind for it to be a healthy in between those two extremities. So I'm glad I was able to like spit and help you out, bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks for that. Honestly, bro, I think you should like start like multiple channels, like focusing on different topics, like anime, blah blah blah. Sort of. You get what I'm saying? Like,
No, I get what you mean, bro. I was definitely when the money's right. I was thinking about because I really when I originally got on YouTube, I was actually talking about my hair. Now I was thinking about getting back into that as like a side project, like a natural hair channel. I
yeah, like,
just it's hard. Like
Cuts by free.
it was actually called good guess. It was actually called Free the Fro. That was actually my original YouTube channel,
oh,
Free the Fro. It's still up. You can find it. It's just. And I know, actually, honestly, believe it or not, that channel will probably blow up quicker than this one ever did. It's just with the current resources I have now, doing both would be a lot. But once I get another computer and another phone, it'll be a lot easier to navigate two channels. It's just right now overwhelming because I'm
yeah,
really doing this and I have a full-time job. I still gotta do that. I gotta work out. I do kickboxing like crazy. I'm doing that. And it's just social life too. Then you got family and it's a lot, but like once I get this to where I want it to be and it's a little more autonomous, then I can like branch out and do other things too.
So like, if you ever like become more famous or like in the sneaker world, like you just become like sort of like Elliot Page, all those big names in the sneaker community, like how would you feel sort of like?
Honestly, I remember the days, and that's a great question, bro. I appreciate it. I literally remember the days where I had like I have screenshots on my phone of like where I had 30 subscribers. Like I remember 2020 pandemic, like good friend of mine, like she was blowing up on her YouTube channel. I literally watched her get like 60,000 subscribers in the course of like 4 months. Meanwhile, I'm like just stuck at like 70, 80. I remember that. It took me 2 years to break 1,000. This year alone, I went from 8,000 at the beginning of the year. Now I have almost 30,000 subscribers. So to answer your question, if I ever get to the level of where Elliot Page is, honestly, I would try to stay 10 toes down, not even really get in my own head because like success is very subjective relative to what you're going through. And like for me, nothing would really change because like I didn't get on YouTube to make a bunch of money. I didn't get on YouTube to become super famous. Well, I wanted to make money, don't get me wrong, but it's just like
You don't want to make like a huge amount of money, like sort of just.
I just want to make enough money to be comfortable and help other people out. Like I don't need to have like a yacht, a mansion, or all that, bro. Like it's just cool. I mean, it expanded to something greater, bro, but it is very cool.
Yeah, man. I think you should have like a Discord server because like a lot of people here who are like in the live stream are like young and probably are in that age range of like using Discord.
I can definitely set something up. I would not mind that. I would not mind Discord server. I could definitely get that going. Oh my bad, bro. My bad. We got someone else joining the live stream. What's up? What's up, bro? What's up?
Yo, what's up, man? Is it working?
I believe so, dude. I believe so. What's good?
Figured I would join you on video. What's up?
Nah, bro. I appreciate the bravery, dog. This is probably the best live stream I've had ever.
Oh, that's awesome,
Like,
man.
I appreciate it. Dude, when I woke up, well, I came home from work today and I was like, it's the end of the month. I'm not going to go live tomorrow. Let me do it today. I was not expecting this. This is the most successful live stream I've ever had, bro. So I do
Yeah,
appreciate
man. This is like your sort of like pop out, like the Kendrick sort of thing.
Yeah, bro. Even though I'm a huge Drake fan, this is the pop out for me. Yeah, bro. This is OVO Fest.
I don't think one precludes you from being the other, right?
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can vibe with Kendrick, you can vibe with Drake, bro. Like
Yeah, man. I listen to like Kendrick's old stuff, like Overly Dedicated, Section 80, all that stuff. Like I
yeah,
personally,
bro. I listened to Kendrick Lamar a lot when I was in high school, bro. I mean, I still do. I think he's a great artist, but Drake's my favorite rapper. So,
well,
yeah.
honestly, like I just like Kendrick because like his wordplay is like as strong, astronomical, sort of. Like I just love how he's able to like twist words, make all these entendres.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that. All right, so let me go through some of these chats because I've been lost in the sauce. All right, what do you guys think about the sneakers on the screen, bro? This is someone commented way earlier about the Sia Collective. He wanted me to go through these. What are y'all feeling about these?
I think they're like all right.
All right.
They kind of look like some Adidas shoes. Like I forgot the name of them, but they kind of look like some Adidas shoes.
They're cool. I think they have potential. They remind me of
Is there like a story attached to these or something? I mean, it's just it was just imagery. It's hard to really care, right?
I got you. Okay, I feel you. So you're more of a story guy. I feel that.
I mean,
I don't know.
I think for some of the younger fellas may not see it the same way, but like I think you mentioned your age. For folks like our age, it's kind of hard to care about just something looking cool for looking cool, and it's only because we've already spent all our money on tons of shit over time. So
I feel you.
No disrespect to the younger fellas either. Maybe you're up there too, but when I was younger, I just wanted to look fresh, be loud, all of those things. Once you get a little older, your circle ends up being the same, so it's just become story.
Yeah, man. I think I also rock with like story shoes, etc. Like, I rock some Spider Verses because they're related with the Spider Verse, which has like a huge storyline. Like, I sort of rock with those type of shoes too.
Mm. I feel you. I gravitated towards Yeezys for that reason because of the whole. I don't know. Even though I'm not the biggest Kanye fan, but it was cool to see somebody in music make sneakers, and that's why I think Travis Scott's are popular too. I was never into like sports growing up, so like I never really understood like why certain Jordans were like flu games, for example. I didn't learn until I was much older, like the whole story behind the flu games and like, oh, he played a game when he was sick. But other people like they gravitate towards stories like that.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Yeah.
I think the main like hype is just because like, this has a specific story. Like, for
Mhm.
example, the breads, right?
Mhm.
That sort of like is a huge monumental piece in sneaker history because Michael Jordan wore those and those got banned, quote unquote. But in reality, it wasn't the shoe that actually got banned. It was just the colorway.
Which one was it again?
It was the breads, remember? Like that one ad.
Oh, true. I got you. My boy said, I've never had someone stop me and ask me a story about my sneakers, LOL. People just commented if they were fresh or not. Only true hardcore sneakerheads care about the stories.
You know, like that's 100% true. But the reality is you're spending your money, right? So it's where are you gonna put your dollars? If
Mm.
it's something that you are down to connect with, great. If it's something that just looks fresh, that's good too. Ideally, at the end of the day, if somebody stopped you and gave you love on your shoes, that's a winning interaction no matter what.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
man.
feel that.
Like
I feel that.
honestly, wait, my bad. You were talking.
No, I'm just yapping. Go ahead. You go.
So what I was saying is like I I kind of like how like the more like younger generation is like more complimenting on shoes, etc. Like I sort of like that because like I don't even know how to I don't know what I want to say because like that awkwardness is kicking in. So
Hmm.
like
All right. Well, I could feel it. I got you, bro. So I do hear what he's saying about like I think, and this is something I've always commented on my videos a lot, and this gave me an idea for another video. Like the newer generation cares more about how things look for the most part. Like that's why reps have been becoming more and more popular because people have gotten to a point where the appeal of something matters more than the story and its authenticity. Whereas the older generation per se, they're like we grew up with cable TV where this is happening at this exact moment. You would watch somebody do something and you would connect yourself and then you were inspired by it, bro. You know what I mean? Like Michael Jordan could have wore a pair of Skechers, and he was not a fashion guy by any means. Have you seen his fits? Like, so a lot of people were definitely inspired by those stories as well. But sometimes, like, someone can like your shoes in public, and then they can connect it to like, okay, I remember when I saw Michael Jordan do X, Y, Z. Oh yeah, it's like a in the moment connection. Newer generation, it's more like, dang, bro, you really put that shit on PTSO, bro. Like, let's go make a hard fit. Let's go take some pictures. Like, so I understand both sides of the argument, but at the end of the day, like Rishi was saying, like it's about the positive interaction. Like, and I feel like, especially in this day and age, like positive interactions are so rare because social media, all we do is bag each other, bro. So I do get what you're saying.
yeah, exactly, Matt. You said like what exactly I wanted to say. So
Mhm.
like thank you for that. But like it's sort of like people just like sort of just care about the hype now. Like it's not like, oh, I care about the story. Like the new generation just associates one silhouette with
Yeah,
like the hype behind it. Like you
yeah.
get
I
what I'm saying,
mean,
right?
even more so than that, like that's why Shein shoes are so popular because it's just because people care about. That's why Shein in general is popular because people just care about how things look, bro. Like,
Oh man, those jeans go.
where,
Wait, which change?
Look
Which
at
one?
where he's pitching the baseball. Yeah, you can see them up there. But you're right, man.
no, I mean he wore some horrible fits, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, a great guy, but he wore some. This isn't even what I was thinking about. Like I've seen him wear like Jordans, which I love to do. Sneakers and suits go hard, but like it's this one, but he's missing the shoes. But this was horrendous, bro.
I remember this one Reddit post. People were saying like wearing Jordans with suits are more like childish because like sort of the sneaker is more being observed than the actual suit. Sort of like it takes away the attention.
Nah, it just depends on how you dress, bro. I did it the other day. I mean, it depends on how you color coordinate. You can definitely wear some Jordans. Let me pull up Jordans.
Like some 11s.
Like there's this one photo I saw with like this dude wearing like a brown suit with the Travis Scott ones.
So like, let's see, like this fit.
Yeah,
See,
like
the
that.
problem with this fit, it's not fitted. This needs to be tailored, but you see how he color coordinates, and the shoes look a little off. No, those are fragile eyes.
I think he should have worn like a white suit personally, because like that's the more main color.
Right. I think white would have popped off. I think the pink, and it's not, the shirt isn't ironed. I'm not trying to roast, but it just don't work as well as you would want.
Yeah, like I think a tailored one would look way better.
You know, maybe that's something we should do one day. Maybe we should go on Reddit and just look at fashion and fits.
You know,
Jordan fit.
Reddit opinions are like very different from like actual sort of like real life opinions.
Oh, Reddit's a negative place. You gotta know how to work Reddit. If you go on Reddit and you're trying to get positive opinions, good luck.
It's like finding a diamond in like sort of like a
in a pig pen, diamond in a pig pen. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm from the 90s. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix, no one would connect with Michael Jordan while he was playing and the impact he had. I remember staying in line for hours at 6 a.m. I think the documentary was good for the newer fans. I do think the older generation, like they grew up watching Michael Jordan. Like, and then it's interesting to see for me, someone who's not into sports, is like, how come LeBron James didn't have the same impact on sneakers that Michael Jordan had? And you could say his basketball career has more longevity than Michael Jordan's did. And I'm not an athlete. I could be wrong, but it's interesting to see.
I think there's value in being the first, right?
I agree.
I think there's value. Hey, I'm real curious. I wanted to hear, and I don't want to derail anything.
No, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you know, I've been listening to your videos, watching your videos.
Okay.
I like the analysis. I like the stream of conscious. I'm just wondering, what's kind of your story? What got you into this side of things? What got you into this conceptually? You know, how did we get here?
I appreciate that question, bro. I can talk. My whole YouTube journey has been all over the place. I feel like I've always been very analytical on YouTube, but when it comes to sneakers themselves, I started out just doing sneaker reviews, and I felt like they were very boring. I got bored. It was a lot of work. Like when you look at like Elliot Page, Seth Fowler, like you'll never have the respect that you have for those guys until you try to do what they do. The reviews take flipping ever. And on top of that, I'm just some small guy making a review with a sneaker. I'm not going to get the sneaker before they do. I'm going to get it months later because I work 40 hours a week like you do, I'm sure, right? So it got to the point where it was like, yeah, I don't really enjoy making these like review videos. And I don't know. And like I've been burned a lot when it comes to sneakers, like off of Dope, off StockX. I'm not trying to say anything bad about resale, but I guess like when I looked at a lot of the videos that exist in like mainstream sneaker YouTube, I noticed the trend of like people were very overly positive. Like people never really like had something critical to say about sneakers. I think it was always like buy this, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, do this, do that. Whereas like, is anybody gonna really like address the problems that like are really going on every day with like everyday people? Like I spent $300 on a pair of Yeezy 350 breads. The sole was like when I tell you like the sole was like as thin as this piece of paper here, like this thing was gone. I paid $300 for them. Why did I do that? Because I was told to buy them. I was told they look good. You know what I mean? Like you get in this rut of like I'm just doing things just to do them, and nobody ever really spoke about what was going on. So, you know, I've always been kind of like spacey in the head a little bit, like out there esoteric. So I was like, okay, like reviewing sneakers isn't going well. And in the past on my YouTube channel, I did make a lot of commentary videos. I just privated all of them. So I was like, okay, maybe I could try doing that with this.
Yeah, I got to pause you a little bit there because
go ahead.
Because you're saying that I got to pause a little bit there. Because
Yeah. Talk to me.
Because there's like a positivity that there's like this positive sort of grounded thing that's happening in your videos where it's like, hey, you know, whether it's taking back culture and maybe there's something there that you are feeling that sort of comes across in that. I'm wondering where that sort of comes from, you know?
Taking back culture. I get what you mean. Okay, so besides my name being FitsByFree, it's also free to culture. And like I do feel like culture has been kind of taken away because people are trying to like monetize everything, bro. Like nobody just like, you know how you were talking earlier about like positive and like, hey, the fact that somebody just complimented what you're wearing means a lot. I feel like people are so obsessed with just like money and validation. Like nobody ever just stops to think like, can we just all just appreciate like the fact that we got 4 people on the live stream, we got 7 people watching, like that I feel like is what's missing in sneakers in a lot of ways, bro. Like I feel like there's a lot of walls separating people. You got resellers versus consumers. You got people who wear reps versus people who don't wear reps. You got people who like Jordans versus people like Yeezys. Like I do feel like there was a time, and maybe I was younger, where in sneakers where it was like you just like shoes. I mean, yeah, there was a kid that got bullied for wearing K-Swiss, but it was like you just like shoes. I feel like that has been missing in the past, like, in my opinion, since the pandemic, since 2020, people have like just.
It is a weird thing, right? It feels like overnight, everyone became a sneakerhead, which is like
true,
not a problem. I think with any subculture, it's nice when there's more people that are interested in it. But there's also like a sort of lose that connection. So if you see somebody wearing something cool, it's not like it's no longer like, hey, we're both in on this secret. It's like, oh, now everyone's just trying to be fly. It's not some weird like, oh, you're weird, like I'm weird. Or you care about something really eccentric in the way that I care about something that's eccentric, to the point where now you wear something cool, it's like you're almost too cool. And for me,
I know what you
mean. I've never been like the too cool guy. I've just been the weird person. It's harder to find the weird folks out there.
No, I feel what you mean. Like if I see somebody outside, like wearing a pair of Travis Scotts, and I walk up to them and try to hold a conversation, there's a very good chance that this person might not be able to hold a conversation with me. You know what I mean? And it's not even like the fact that they could have spent $1,000, they could have spent $150 on it. Yes. I just feel like to your point, I feel like there are a vast amount of people that just buy things because they look cool without understanding like their thought process behind their purchase. Like I bought these sneakers because I like Travis Scott. I bought these sneakers because I wanted to make hard fits with them. Sometimes people, and I say this is probably like 70% of people, bought something simply because it was advertised on social media. And that's about as far as the thought process goes. There's no conversation with that.
So like you sort of think like people just only buy things because of like the hype nowadays. Like the culture is more or less just hype divided.
More or less, bro. Yeah, bro. I feel like that's where it's devolved to. And it's like hype isn't bad, but hype with knowledge is kind of what's missing. Like hype with the ability to converse, hype with a like 10 toes down perspective. Like I don't care if you got Travis Scott's for retail. Okay, cool. Are you humble enough to have a conversation with a guy who's wearing K-Swiss and find something in common with him? Most of the time, no. It's just, I got these sneakers, and anybody else who doesn't have them, like, bro, who cares?
I'll give the young guy. I can't see your name. I'm sorry, bro.
Gambler.
Just to give you a story, it's like while waiting in line for I don't think everyone used to wait in line. All of that sort of thing, right? But like while waiting, I met somebody while I was in high school. That person ended up being a VC, a venture capitalist, and he ended up opening doors for me for certain things, right? And we connected on not only standing in line, that shared experience, not only shoes, but then you have all these other things. I think what we're trying to say here is that sneakers no longer ends up being that thing that we all connect on. because it's no longer some through line that's interesting to all of us. It's just something cool now. You know, it's just something cool. So I wonder what that through line is, and that's why I like the stories, because there are, and usually it's a shoe that might flop or just shows up for a little bit, but somebody put a lot of effort into them. But like that, the story that I like most interesting is that the bike Air ones with Nigel, I think it was. That's such a cool concept that may or may not pop off, but at least you know somebody is weird and interesting in that way, and you might forge that connection.
I get what you mean. The commonalities don't lead to anything greater outside of sneakers. I definitely agree with you, bro. Like, unless it's a monetary transaction, that's about as far as most things are gonna go. Like, in my own personal life, I got a couple of friends who might be like sneakerheads to a degree, but I mean, if I meet a guy outside, he has nice shoes, I might say nice kicks, but I get what you mean. I mean, especially because of the digital era and the nature of how people buy sneakers, you have that the shared experience is almost gone.
Yeah, but flashback like 10 years ago, maybe even more. If you saw somebody wearing something fresh, you might, you know, have a conversation with them or like connect on something. But I don't want to make this some meta point over here just because this is the things that I'm thinking about. But it's like, you know, if you could go up to somebody and say, hey, you have a cool pair of shoes on, what you're saying to them is like, I recognize you. I'm trying to give you some kind of validation. And at a human level, that's all you're looking for, is some level of like, hey, you exist and this is fly. But not fly for the sake of being fly, but for the sake of being like some sort of individual.
Like,
I think that's what sneakers could be for people.
Like, just like, wait, my bad.
Yeah, you good. Go ahead, Gambler.
So what I was saying is like, so you're basically saying that it's more or less just divided by just pure hype. Like, people only just want self-validation because sort of like hype, you know?
No, I think the hype is fun. Look, we all want validation. I want validation. All of us want validation in our life some way, like in your work life, in your school life. At the core, as human beings, everyone wants to feel valued or appreciated or recognized or something. You could hit some piece of that with sneakers at some point. I think these kind of conversations will help change the tide in that way. Even if it's just amongst this group right here, these sort of things can really change like how you view these sort of things.
Right. And I agree with your point. I mean, I say it all the time in my videos, like, validation is just human existence, bro. You look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, like self-actualization is like at the top of the pyramid. People live in order to feel actualized and feel a part of something. So I agree with you 100%. Like, no matter what you do, whether it be sneakers, art, music, fashion, you're into some sort of validation drug. So I definitely agree with you on that. My boy Barad said, I think the soul behind sneakers has died. There's not much value behind sneakers nowadays because how you look and how they complement your fit. Who's really buying sneakers based off their performance? I would agree, but they're just not sneakerheads in that same way.
First half, I agree, but even when I was buying sneakers, even when I was buying basketball shoes, like I remember buying Flight Posits to. I can't imagine like any young people are buying Flight Posits, but I was wearing them with jeans to flex, right? So we weren't worried about performance on those either.
Right. I think if somebody's worried about performance, they're not buying the sneakers that a traditional sneaker is buying. Like, I'm thinking performance, Hoka, On. Those are brands I'm gravitating towards. And you know what's funny too that he brings up this point is like that's also like where there's a shift happening as well. Like, you have people that are into fashion, but you also have people that just want shoes that just do what a shoe's supposed to do. Like, On Cloud is taking off right now because they look decent and they're super comfortable. New Balance, I believe, is popping off in both areas because they're stylish, they're cheap, and they're comfortable. So I do feel like performance is a big factor. It's a rising factor, but it just can't compete with hype. I'll tell you
That's such a great thing you just said. They buy shoes to do what shoes are supposed to do. That's absolutely okay. What shoes do you have by your guys' door? Both of you guys. What do you have by your door that you wear?
By my door. Actually, let me real quick show you. I have like multiple pairs.
You gotta turn your camera on?
Yeah, I can turn my camera on real quick. But
I was
Okay.
like, private.
I'm gonna put on the shiny seat.
Your camera isn't on, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to see.
I got you. I mean, I'm looking at my thing right now. I mean, I've been in the dress shoes a lot lately. I mean, I don't talk about it on this channel because I don't feel like a lot of sneakerheads want to hear the truth that you have to grow up and buy some dress shoes. But besides that, I got Yeezy 350s, some beluga symbol there.
Well, let me real quick turn on my light. So I can.
Now you good, bro, but I can go on a Yap session about that. Like, sneakers are good, but dress shoes, oh my God, those will save your fits too. You gotta have balance between the two. Loafers, some drivers.
Let me real quick put on some glasses.
Nah, you good, bro. You gotta get the whole setup ready. I got
Yeah,
you.
but you could get fly with some, you could get fly with some cool dress shoes too. And that's a whole path you could go down also. I think that's the evolution of it, right? It's like you could
Right. I think that's also with age too. I mean, I love sneakers, but you have to take it to a different level. Like if you can't, once you learn how to dress with sneakers, you evolve into let me learn about different dress shoes because they are in the same realm because there's different types of dress shoes too. Talk about real shoes, Chelsea boots, drivers, loafers, boots, Spiraldes, leather shoes. I could, bro. I mean, that's the next level. Like even with my own channel, there's levels to the growth, bro. Sneakers is just my entry point, but fashion is my main goal, bro. I just gotta master this for a little bit, and then I am gonna take it to the next level. Trust me. I mean,
man,
I'm not gonna talk about sneakers to the end of time. I do want to talk about other things as well.
by the way, you're doing it, right? Like if it works for 10, it's gonna work for 100. It works for 100, it'll work for 1,000, right? Like,
Correct. I appreciate that.
I think it's just a matter of people hearing you or not hearing you. It is absolutely working.
No, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. It's a matter of time. Like I was saying earlier, like I remember when I only had 100 subscribers. Like time is the ultimate test. Time and consistency will show you everything they need to show you. And this year has been tremendous for me. I'm really excited for 2025 is going to look like because 2024 has been my best year. So
awesome, man. Hey, talk about it. Talk about 2024.
Nah, bro. I mean, I literally gained almost 20,000 subscribers in the course of a year.
That's
So,
great.
Oh, does it work?
What's up, bro? What's up? You got the shiesty on?
Yeah.
Like you, you good? You want everything in the safe, bro?
Huh?
Everything in the safe.
Yeah, I feel scared.
Okay.
You want everything in the safe.
Okay, what I got right here.
Oh, let me put you on. Let me see if I can make you the main focus. I don't know. Shoot.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just put the computer here real quick.
See, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still learning StreamYard. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay,
But go ahead, show us your stuff, bro.
So I got this here. I've had these for like quite a while.
Oh, there we go. You got foam runners.
Yeah, I got the foam runners, and I got these things.
What are those?
They're the Balenciaga tracks.
Oh, okay.
But that's sort of like what I got right now. And personally, I like sometimes wear my foam runners. I mostly wear my foam runners because they're like comfortable as hell.
Yeah.
And the Balenciagas I wear on like rare occasions, like for example, like a photo shoot, for example, like all those type of things.
I feel you. You gotta have sneakers for different occasions. I definitely feel you on that. You can't wear the same thing every day.
Yeah, man.
I definitely feel you on
The
that.
foam runners are like the summer season type of shoes that I wear.
Right. You can't pop out all the time with foam runners. Certain fits go better. Certain fits just don't.
Yeah, like
Oh,
sometimes I like barely wear foam runners. Like in different seasons, like winter, I never wear foam runners. Like I wear my Balenciagas because they have like fur in them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing like a variation of tracks. So
I got you. You gotta know what works best for each season, bro. I live in Florida, so I can wear foam runners whenever, but I can imagine like colder weather. It's like
is it really that hot in Florida? Like even in winter?
I mean, it's doable. Like in the winter, like in the morning time it's like 40, but Like by the time the sun's out, it's probably like 60, 50 degrees. It's doable. You can wear foam runners. Like,
So what is there never like any snow there?
nah, I haven't seen snow my whole entire life in Florida.
You're serious?
I'm dead serious. Never seen snow in Florida.
Like not even like a snowflake, like a little.
Nah, like a snow drop. I don't think it's snowed in Florida since 1993.
Whoa. Okay, that's
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a little minute.
I just can't. I love Florida. I can't get down with the random rainstorms though.
Oh yeah, it rains whenever. I think did it rain today? I think it rained yesterday. It just randomly rains. Just like
This is why I'm in LA, and it's like I get upset when it even gets outside of the perfect all the time.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's what happens when you live in like popular. I wouldn't say popular states, but like the hotter states. Like the weather's just. Like I went to Chicago a couple years ago, and it's like that too. The weather is just like
there's cool sneaker boutiques in Chicago, actually.
Very much so. I wish I knew the names of them, but I did. My friend took me to a couple of popular spots. I saw a lot of the big ones. I can't remember the names. But I got videos on my phone that I could go through. But I did visit a couple of popular sneaker stores.
Cool.
When did you go to Chicago? Like how much years ago? Or is it like
2023?
Oh. So legit 1 year ago.
Yeah, about like March of 2023. About going on about 2 years, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't believe that we're already like nearly done with the year though.
Yeah, that's life. I mean, you're entering into the most prosperous time for sneakers. Back to school and between back to school and Christmas is about the biggest time for a lot of sneakers are going to release this year. You know, a lot of money's to be made for the sneaker companies. This is the critical time. And like 2025 is also a big test for them too. I saw a post on StockX, which is actually going to be my next video I'm dropping tomorrow. StockX claims that the sneaker resale market is not dead. It just looks different.
I love that. I love that.
They're saying that people are gravitating away from, let me pull up the post. They're saying people are gravitating away from Jordans and Nike, and they're actually moving towards Adidas and New Balance.
So wait.
I mean, you gotta look at it from a profit standpoint. Is StockX gonna come out and say like, "Oh yeah, sneakers are definitely dead"? That's like McDonald's coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, fast food is definitely dying." No, they're not gonna do that. But
yeah, I see why they did it, but
I mean, it's a profit point. They're saying that ASIC sales, which is true, have gone up by 275%, which people are wearing ASICs like crazy. Adidas has gone up by 68%. But think about what is selling in Adidas. What's the most popular shoe in Adidas right now? Sambas.
Yeezys?
No, Sambas are carrying. I mean, Yeezys too, but I think the Adidas Samba has carried Adidas more than anything.
Okay,
we're talking about Adidas silhouettes.
The Samba definitely carried because even my dad has a pair of Sambas, like,
right,
and he's old,
right,
and like Sambas are like they're sort of like the new wave. Like, I don't know why, but this generation is getting more into like dad shoes, sort of.
Yeah, bro, I agree with that. They're definitely trying to switch things up, bro. Like, dad shoes are becoming popular because they're just simple to wear and they look easy and convenient.
Yeah, like Asics, like I never really saw anyone wear Asics until like now because like.
Well, the thing with the younger generation is like, once again, y'all care about how things look, and like Asics are cheap, they're readily available, and y'all are like, look, it's a simple white shoe, it's comfortable, cop. Y'all have turned like I know the older generation can speak on this, bro. Asics, you used to wear those, you get clowned instantly. Back in my day, you would get clowned if you were wearing Asics. Asics and New Balance, you would get roasted for wearing those. Nowadays, they're acceptable brands. You know, and I love to see that.
In my school, literally everyone wears New Balances. So
right, New Balance is the popular thing, but I think we need. He said Asics and New Balance miscast me as a drug. That's funny, but I think that's something that I don't want to say is missing in sneakers, but it's refreshing to see like those. You know, like I don't know. When I was in school, like there was this pressure. Like if you got Converse and Van was like the safe bet. I guess I'm trying to say like safe bet sneakers. But now there are more safe bet sneakers besides Converse and Vans. You could honestly wear whatever sneaker you want nowadays in your generation. As long as it looks good with the fit, you're safe. Like if you find a good pair of Skechers and you can pull them off in the fit, you're safe. Whereas back in my day, if they saw the S on your shoe, it didn't matter if it looked like a Jordan 5, bro. It was going to get boom roasted.
You know,
I have an above comment about Asics. I could try to find it. But
Where what region are you in? What state are you in?
wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, New York.
What'd you say?
New York.
Oh, you're in New York?
Yeah.
Like what's it like in high school now? Are people dressing fresh? Are people chilling? Like what is
Well, it's sort of like it's like a balanced out sort of thing. Like people dress old, people just sort of like new. Like, for example, I see people wearing stuff like. Okay, let me real quick say this. I kind of hate that the fashion that they pull in my school. Like they have the oversized jeans, like those very oversized jeans. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and they wear with like those oversized shoes. I do not like it. Like even if I have like Balenciaga stuff, which is like known to be very oversized.
You guys wearing Balenciagas in high school?
No, I'm wearing Balenciaga because I have like some ties.
Yeah. No. I mean, look, I'm all for people wearing whatever they want to wear. I'm just wondering what the situation is.
Like, to be honest, I really don't like the oversized look, but it's like I kind of
Like,
get.
do you ever want to? I don't know. Like, is everyone dressing fresh? You know what I mean? Or is it just like a group of people, or like the fashion kids dressing fresh?
I'd say there's like I don't really see any like sort of like fashion group in my school. Like I just see people like wearing specific stuff. Like sometimes I usually see like oversized stuff. Like that's the new wave in my school.
Yeah, and because if you're in high school, so like the reason I'm asking is I'm probably double your age, right? So
Yeah, how old are you?
so our perspective is totally different. I'm 35, 36.
Oh my god.
I'm a grown man.
I think you're older than FitsByFree.
Yeah, it's all good. Wisdom is valuable, bro.
Sure.
That's why you hear that's why you'll hear that we're it's totally different perspective. That's why I want to understand what it's like over there in high school now.
Yeah.
No, I can definitely attest to what he's saying. Like, I think the younger generation now too, and this is where things are different. Like their fashion, I think, is almost going back to the early 2000s of like the oversized looks, but also it's like designer isn't necessarily like Balenci, Palm Angels. It's like some people want to wear their own brands and like advertise their own stuff, and like that's also big. Like the big fur boots, those are big. The big jeans are very popular. I think everything's about aesthetics too. Like, how can I make this look good in the Instagram picture? Like, what would have the best look in this lighting versus like,
Yeah, like
when I was in high school, boy, you popped your collar, you wore your Sperry's with your Nike socks. That was our thing. Skinny jeans.
wait, so like in the early 2000s, like that's sort of like your time span, right? Like your sort of generation.
I mean, I went to high school in like 2010, 14, but what I kin your current style to is like early 2000 style. Like,
so wait, you guys wore oversized stuff back then? Like
mine would be before his too. So you get two different generations between me and him. So mine was before his. Mine was like people wearing jerseys. Like,
I mean, look how Jay-Z's dressed in this picture. I know he's not wearing jeans, but you guys definitely like look at the guy in the back behind Jay-Z. Tell me that your favorite TikTok influencer is not dressing like this guy behind you.
That's right.
Like, tell me I'm wrong. Like, look at Aaliyah here. You guys are definitely going back to this style of dress without a doubt. Yeah, you don't even realize you're inspired by this, but you're definitely going back to it.
Yeah, no, everyone's going back to that. I've actually seen way more oversized stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Look at Soulja Boy. Like, y'all are gonna do this.
Whoa. Okay, no, that's.
He
like,
was the man. Soulja Boy was the man.
He's the first to do it.
Yeah, he was first to do everything. Back in the day, there was actual pressure to be fly when coming to high school. That would make or break certain moments. Going to get that pencil sharp was like a runway show. Very true. But I will tell you nowadays, I think I would rather go to high school when we went to high school because these kids and these shoes, I'm going to be honest with you, with rep sneakers, and I'm not hating on reps, but let's just keep the beam. Nowadays, with how easy it is to get designer sneakers and all sorts of clothes off, you cannot be middle. You cannot dress average in high school.
There's no excuse now. There's no excuse now, man.
There's zero excuse. Like
no excuse.
There's no excuse. Like you gotta go.
Better be fresh at this point, man.
Yeah.
You better
like,
be fresh.
In this generation, you're either like be fresh or like not be fresh. Like you're just sort of like in that other group.
Sticker. Oh, tall.
I just can't imagine the stress because you could do so much stuff, even like, and none of it ends up online, even though stuff was starting to pop off during that time, especially in college for me.
Yeah.
But now it's just constant, right? Like it's just constant. You couldn't, like, if you're trying to get a fit off that's like real weird, you might not even try it now.
Yeah.
Like, I think like the day I go back to school is like it's gonna be like a runway show, basically. Like
first day of school is always a runway show, bro.
Yeah,
you already have your outfit planned out. If you don't already have your fit planned, then you're already behind, bro.
I have it planned. That's for sure.
When's the first day of school? Like the day after Labor Day?
I think so.
Oh wow! All right, we got 4 days, my guy. 3 days.
Oh, I'm cooked.
Better get the plotting. But my people, this has probably been the best last year I had, but I'm not even gonna lie, I am extremely tired. I hate to end it on a random note, but I'm willing to do this again next month for sure. I appreciate everybody that's gone on. Seriously, this is gonna be one for the history books. I've never gotten people online. The fact that we were able to have a podcast type of conversation is great too. But I'm gonna drop my Instagram in the chat. If y'all ever need anything, just hit me up on IG, guys.
All right.
For sure.
Great connecting with you, man. And to a guy in high school, good luck to you, man. Have a good time,
Yeah, man.
This is bro. I can tell you high school's awesome. Things get better too. As an old head, I'll tell you awesome, man. Life would be awesome all around with the right attitudes. So.
Yeah, man.
Of course, bro. You just gotta be consistent.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Thanks, FitsByFree, for having me on here, bro.
Thank you guys for getting on, bro. We're gonna do this again. We definitely have to start something great here, guys.
Yeah,
I was not expecting this. So next time I'm gonna be more prepared too. But this is the start of something good, y'all. But
yeah, man, this is radiating some good energy, man.
Yes, sir. But if y'all need me, bro, just hit me up on IG, guys. I do appreciate everybody that's joined y'all. But I hope y'all have a good night. All right.
All right, man. Good night.
All right. Peace.
Peace.